On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, the thunder of guns on the Western Front was replaced with cautious celebration. Gunner Keith Shedforth Sheen Dowling was in the middle of writing a letter to his mother while guarding prisoners of war in a captured dugout when news of the Armistice reached him. He wrote, "What shall I say? We've just had a breathless bombardier of the guard rush into the dugout, fall over the bed at the end, and shout out some glorious news. Can't repeat it, as it's strictly against orders to mention the subject, but you just note the date. Only hope this is dinkum, as he swears it is. What a God-sent Christmas box for the world. There's surely something in it though. Funny how calmly they all take it though, concerning the tremendous thing it is." While Keith and many others were able to celebrate the end of the First World War, over 60,000 Australian service members lost their lives in the conflict. Of those who returned home, many carried wounds, visible and invisible, from which they would continue to suffer long after service. Remembrance Day has a strong association with the First World War. However, it is a day to remember all who have died or suffered while serving Australia in all wars, conflicts and peace operations, and the families who loved and grieved for them. At home and abroad, Australian sailors, soldiers and aviators have proudly served and sacrificed for our nation for over a century and continue to do so. Today, the names of more than 103,000 Australians who gave their lives in service to our nation are inscribed on the Roll of Honour at the Australian War Memorial. As the stewards of this proud legacy, our people and veterans are a living bridge between the past and present. The torch holders who keep alive the memories and stories of those who came before and those we have lost along the way. Remembrance Day is a time for all Australians to pause and remember. Together we observe a minute's silence to reflect on the sacrifice and memory of those who lost their lives and those who suffered in the service of our nation. We continue to remember them, lest we forget.